welcome to my newest coffee time here. Oh, my hair looks awful. I tried to do something with it. I got a new brush the other day and I've taken my biotin, and it's just ever since I had my hair, my fringe cut, and my longer hairs were supposed to be trimmed at Mirage Salon and Spa. It's just, I like to keep it in a ponytail most of the time, and I just don't like it. This, the fringe bangs, okay. Everywhere else, I don't like. And most everyone, even when it's not in a ponytail, nobody really liked my hair since washed, trimmed, and my bangs fringe cut. Nobody. I have to wash it myself. I'm not going back there to have my hairs done. That time just ruined it for me more than ever. Hi, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's a nice name. It's pretty. Because of YouTube emailed me earlier, blocked my video, well, removed my videos from, well, some, at least two from YouTube, lied that I ate and eating Brazil nuts, Brazil nut, and a Brazil nut on YouTube was self-harm and was harmful and was ED, eating disorder. So I don't do it very often anymore. I ate my Brazil nut earlier. I wasn't doing any harm. I wasn't doing any self-harm. I wasn't doing any ED. It's just like, it's just something I have with my beverage. Most often is nowadays in the morning. It's not ED. When I finish doing this, I'm going to continue with my Meatless Monday more, what I eat during a day, vlogging, publishing, and I'm going to eat some fruit, maybe. Other foods. I'm waiting for my big dinner. Plant-based, I suppose. It's going to be cauliflower rice and or raised vegetables with cauliflower, raised, cauliflower, raised, cauliflower, raised cauliflower, raised mixed vegetables, and a cup of cooked rice, and some raw avocado. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day, beauty wise. I hope so. I really hope so. And today, wear silver and a white. I've got one of my old t-shirts on. So I don't know. I gotta do my mom's pills. I gotta get her stuff ready. Coffee's good. walking around with your other mug, how do I? What? I don't know. I'm busy, Mom. I'm busy! Try put your pills together and everything. You know, it doesn't just happen. It's real. I gotta do it slowly. Oh my God. It does. I have to put everything together for the whole week this time. Not just, you know. 7 days every week. My mom pill boxes. I let you see, but it's kind of privacy and safety, so I'm just doing her pills right now. All her prescribed prescription medicines and my mom stuff. I hope when I'm my mom age, alleged, when I'm older, that is, that I don't have to have as many pharmaceutical as my mom, my mother. I hope it's less. I do take a supplement almost every day, although it's not a multiple. Because my mom's health and my health are not the same. That happens in many families, you know. Everyone has the same healths and health cares. They don't have the same health cares. They don't have the same prescribed prescription meds. They don't take the same supplements. They don't have the same illnesses, symptoms, and behaviors. Oh, then I get to rest my hands. I'll come back. You can see me in a few minutes. This is like a daily thing with me. Once a week I'm supposed to get all the meds put together and give them to my mom. We were waiting for this new pill box, pill dispensing thing. how to make life lots easier, lots happier, lots better. I hope so. My mom needs to get better. I know she won't be the same as she used to be, so I was told, alleged, although I don't believe it. I believe that with some diet change and medicine, prescription, my mom could remember more, not less. That's good. Use the like button, leave a like, thumbs up. And did you not already subscribed? Please subscribe and like. Hey, why were you crying yesterday? It's a thing I began doing a while ago. And then when my cat, gravely ill, got sicker, I was like, and then I liked my cat. I didn't like the sickness, symptoms, and behaviors, and was bleeding. And then I had to get my cat sedated and euthanized. And then just the grieving, all during, all later, all since, and other grieving, deaths, my family, deaths, the dead, I was just feeling it, So I was crying, feeling sorry for everything, all the traumas, all those traumas, and just being alone more, trying to adapt, trying to get used to being alone more, and finding something to do. Now I'm getting used to just doing something once a week. I feed the gardens. I feed. But for the first week, I was having difficulties waking up. I was even having difficulty sleeping, waking up, not having anything to do, nobody to hold, nothing that was routine. And I kept one cat litter box because some other people didn't believe. And I'm like, my cat was really, really ill. He was bleeding. My cat was bleeding to death practically, and I just didn't want him to be discomforted. I wanted him to not suffer. So it's been the first week, and then the second week, and then it just, I didn't want to go out as often. I continue not wanting to go out as often. I just don't want to go out. I have gone out because I have to, but other times, like when it was walk fit and I was doing I used to go out lots. I'd go for long walks. I'd go for coffee, pit stopped. I don't do those walks anymore. Whether I'm physically able to and or not, I just don't do it. My knees, my ankles, my feet, my back, my neck, the reoccurring headaches, not necessarily migraines, although headaches, my wrists, my broken wrist, my forearm. I just don't feel it, you know. I just don't feel like going out there. I like to stay home more. And, you know, my mental health, my doctors are like, it's traumas. You know, we'll deal with the acute pain, not chronic. And we'll just, you know, in time. They agreed with me, in time. It's just mourning, grieving, and helping my mom lots. It takes its toll. It's like even the burnout phase. I've been burning out again. And other people didn't understand. They didn't see and hear my mom and my family the ways I did. And when they've seen it, witnessed it themselves on security's cameras, recorded in live real time, photographed, and witnessed other people did and tried it, and just witnessing everything as it is and was, they're been more supportive. They're like, you know, okay, we know you don't feel well physically, emotionally. We know we're safe, and we must be safe, and we want that, and I give them that, as well as lots more privacy. And all should, can, could, may, must, and need, show and tell, and showed and told, all names, and all who, what, where, when, why, and how. My front door handles, all front doors handles, all doors, all windows, all names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how. Because some people that were violent and or didn't know they did violence, abuse, cruelties, whether they were on a security's cameras and or other, they tried to blame me and or my mom and or that the cat was self-harming. And it was just, you know, it's been a difficult time. I don't do animal cruelty. I never have. I'm one of the friendliest. You know, some pet parents used to let me visit and or meet their animals, their dogs. You know, my cat had a pet visit with somebody. This is annoying me. It's really getting tangled up. Oh, there it is. And, you know, it's just time. It's been since it's July 21. It's about 5 or 6 months now since. It's watching, you know, you don't know until you experience it all. Bleeding, dying cat, gravely ill, sicker, IBS, maybe Crohn's disease, diagnosed congestive heart failure, cancer, and another biopsy pending that could make him live longer. He had like 2 weeks and or less to live. He was that ill. Anything and everything was going to make him progress into a healthier living. He was just suffering. My cat was just suffering. And I'm one of those advocates, you know, I don't necessarily believe in euthanasia. I think it hurts. That's why I actually insisted that there be some sedation so that my cat wouldn't feel it. He was already suffering. I was trying to medicate The veterinarians didn't seem to know one way or another the dosages and or what. They didn't believe me. They said it was all mental health. He was anxiety ridden, and it wasn't all that. He doesn't like other people. He didn't like strangers. He didn't like to even meet other people. He would have an anxiety issue even coming home from the veterinarians. When I left him there for boarding and grooming, he came home really stressed out. He was really full of anxiety. That's not mental health necessarily. That's an anxiety issue. That means something happened. And I would question what happened. Not that I was blaming. I was just wondering, did he fall? Did he have an accident? Did something happen? What happened to my cat? And then all those test results and everything. I got the written reports, They don't like to write it down that there's an issue. They were like, they tried to show it and told one vet said there's not. And I'm like, the litter box is full of blood. How the fuck did the blood get there from my cat's bum and pee hole? It didn't just happen out of imagination. It's a reality. As I said before, I won't be going back to those veterinarians. It was worse than what they did with my mom and cat Whiskers. When Whiskers had an accident, a very accident, and couldn't swallow, and we were trying to see if we could fix. We were trying to, calm down and then sedate, and then it was decided that my mom and my cat Whiskers had to be sedated and euthanized. It was awful. What I didn't like was that I believe, liquid meds are usually better when it's the size of a domestic cat, because pills don't always go down. And it's just, I know Rudy Noel, where I got Rudy Noel from in 2018, was a sickly cat. I knew he was going to die and live sickly. And that soon later, my cat, gravely ill. I mean, I couldn't find a veterinarian quick enough to do it. It was the week before, and then I had a week left. It was not all of a sudden the same day decided. I had a week. I just was hoping during that time period, me and my cat, my family and I together, they would have a heart attack, congestive heart failure. But that never happened, and I had to do it again. I had to have sedation and euthanasia. And I watched everything. I would have vlogged during, but I didn't. I wanted some privacy and safety more. And there was a lot more life that cat wanted to live, but was too frail and too ill and bleeding. Nobody could stop the bleeding. So when the sedation went in, and he started to put his beautiful, beautiful head down to go to sleep, aka Sleeping Beauty, my cat, the euthanasia went in, and I could see the changes. I just want my cat not to suffer and just go to the rainbow, just go to heaven and rest in peace. No more pain. No more suffering. I just wanted to give him the best of everything, best home, best foods, best waters, best everything. I gotta go now. I can't read any comments more. I gotta go.